Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Allow me to introduce myself. Let me try this again, y'all. I was had a nice, beautiful video, but it's all right. We'll get past it. But had a video to give to y'all, man. Bro, that album was a little eat shop. I couldn't believe it, Cindy Lou. Damn, I thought that but they got it. I know we speak it, but we got to catch up to it. So they're gonna catch that Android individual. But let's get to this. Let's make this. What they was trying to keep from you, from your understanding. A divide somehow happened among happened before the creation of the flesh. Most definitely. Watch this. I just can't see it. Well, yeah, you can. You can see it being orchestrated and started as the flesh got in depth and we started getting more understanding of the flesh. Possible. So possible. Man, you don't stray away. But knowing that the creation and foundation of us, the ship, was created off the animals. Animals weren't created off us. So I thank Most High. I thank for the allowance of the deletion of that video. Yeah, knowing that I would come to the you see the dog more flourishing and understanding. I would bring more seasoning within the. All right, so being that the creation was based off of our creation was based off of what was already here. This is our dominion, what was given us. The divide, though, different, had to theoretically start in some ways before the creation. Being that using our stars, our quasars, planet, astrology, and all that stuff, astronomy, that where did it start? Where did it start? You know how we say, did the chicken come before the egg or the egg come before the chicken? Where did it start? That's why she did that. Salute to the game. So, the point though, the divide, did we get conquered before we even got to the flesh? Because the divide, as you see the zodiac, are each specific animal has its arrangement in there, right? Or those that have the half human and half animal, which all of them are, because though you have an animal within your zodiac that you identify with, you still have you, the human, who identifies with the, make sense of that. So it's two sides of us, animalistic and our human. We all know that. We all know that. I'm not trying to bring like, oh, no. What I'm bringing to is, before you was even made, you was divided. You see that? Everybody see that now? Once upon a time, it had to been that we were not. You was full. You was all you was all of it. All meaning when you look at your zodiacs and you look at all the signs, you was all of them. You was all of them. Now, how many, who, was it what? But at one point in time, it came to a divide. A divide on higher plane that came first, that solidified the divide down here, which is our color, race, way we look, shape, individuality. So it was purposeful. I always said, I say this, the God we serve, why wouldn't we think it's so comedic and so just this, look at us. Oh, there, on Florida plates, I try to tell you, yeah. They love what I do. That car dealership can say what they want. Hey, bro, manager or whoever, you can say what you want over there. You got folks over here love what I do. They make sure they come around. Anyway, jump on wave. Don't hate, participate. So why imagine do this. Take some of y'all got some really how you say this? Extravagant or friends. Put in your picture in your mind, past and future, past, present, now. Put some of your really flamboyant friends, those whoa, and they not alike. But now put in your mind 5 of them, just 5. We're just gonna do 5, and just mush them together like I just heard this. Clay say, Sanford, man, Pop told dummy, you failed Clay class, man. What you talking about? Had to pull you out of Clay class. But man, you got Clay and you put all them 5 together. Man. And you be like, man, what that would look like? And you know when it come on got colors, they just wear colors like circles with triangles. I have be like that. He come out the house, he just all kinds of shapes on his clothes. You just couldn't tell which way it was going. I said, that's a star. So one of them, then the music, just all kinds of music, right? And then one probably can draw like a mug, paint like whoa. Then one a mechanic, man, fix anything. Anything, yeah. You know, mother can fix something when you can fix a blender. You like, you want to fix the blender? Why you want to fix the blender? Man, leave little tiny motors and stuff. And then probably one that's a herbal connoisseur. You know what I'm talking about, Jabad? Mix all them 5 together. You're like, oh. Yeah. So that's like, imagine about 1 billion, 5 billion of us mixed together. You probably come a little bit up to God's shins. I said chin. Chinny chin chin. No, shins. The God we serve is a big guy. The big guy, the big guy. The big guy that can sit all the little guys down easily. That don't mean you can't call on them. You can call on them. But I'm trying to get to a point. Some people like, why my little guy always work. Some might call him, since everybody like to play, somebody calling on the big guy. That's all it is. Big guy, big. It's a big mission. So, but God, Most High played the game with us on this. It's because it's a puzzle. Think about it. One more theory to it. Why wouldn't I break it down like this on this earth like this if I was in charge? Think about it. Why wouldn't I make this puzzle like this? Wouldn't that make that crazy 8 everlasting? It got quiet. You saying something? Yeah. Like, how long? Pay attention. How long, Most High, is it gonna take? Yeah, us, who? Pieces. Us, who? Pieces? Reese's Pieces? That ain't no puzzle. Them in bags. That's bondage and lockage. Packaged. Artificial. I'm talking about you pieces. Us, Zodiac topic. Zodiac. In the ethers, the spiritual realm, you're in pieces. Zoology, pieces. You go to 12 houses. They broke down in pieces. Fall down here, angels. How many pieces are each of you in? Each of you inside and each of you outside are a piece to what? Damn, I'm puzzled. This is puzzling. This keeps getting puzzling. Is it gonna take 8, 9 billion, 10, 12 billion zillion years in that infinite 8, ooh, to put these pieces together to know what life really supposed to be about down here, because clearly it's not war and hate and I'm better than you. It's a billions of us. Shit. Can't nobody really be better than nobody. And theoretically, I mean, most how you put billions and billions of that, so one twosies can be better than the. We know that's not true. Like even the best know. The best know. I didn't heard the best. I promise. Ooh. It'd be amazing when you grow up and get yeah. Potential right there. Yeah. Ooh. Looking better than me when I was. Ooh. You see what I'm talking about? The best know. Like the best. Then got accolades, No, I didn't made it to the pinnacle of to be called the best. I've put myself in position. What I mean, I'm not in jail. I don't have this. I don't have that. They stop me from being the best so that I can showcase that I'm the best. No interruption, no distraction, no thing that woo. See, not always the best get that clearance so that they can be the best. Why are you here? Open the gate, ancient doors. Open the gate, ancient doors. Open up, ancient gates and doors. You do it like that, you be like that, you act like that in so many ways, then shoot, you don't get one. How beautiful, I'm finna strike, but I'm sorry, I apologize. How beautiful was it that you had MJ on there? He was the best. But don't tell Barkley that. Don't tell Elijah one that. Johnny Dawkins. I'll name some off ones. Spud Webb. Allen. Don't tell Allen that. Both of them. Boston and Philly. You know what I'm talking about? I'm saying some things out here, man. No, you saying, why you bringing up them? Because back then, you want to be the best? I'm the best. No, I'm the best. No, I'm the best. I'm the best. No, I'm the best. It wasn't given. You had to earn that. You had to earn that. And you know the crazy thing? Barkley, tell me I ain't lying. All y'all out there, tell me I ain't lying like this. Old school. Watch this. Bro can go get all the statues, all the things, be smiling all of it. You know why they have to keep putting the trophies out and all him and Kobe and all them? I was like, man, this is crazy, man. You gotta show why you standing in like you standing in who you are because this peak, man, when you're on top of that throne, it be what it is. It's real trail to it. We understand. They had to put that stuff out, and you must have forgot. Wolf tickets. You ain't the best. You ain't got all the accolades and everything, all the rings and everything like this. But folks like that got amnesia. You know I won a championship. You know. What? Yeah, I walked away. Had a bat man. Then came back. What you supposed to be doing, you didn't. So now I'm back. Sorry. You see, they was like, at the TV while he's getting the award, because don't nobody want to show up in prime. Like, you ain't the best. I can't wait till you get on the court. You got how many rings? I don't know. But it didn't change what, though? I understood this quickly. All that don't change what? Thank you, B. I knew you would understand, bro. He's still the best. Who? Who's still the best? Those that ain't the best. That's how it go. So I understand. Now, what I say that for? Hey, it's what it is, you know. I don't play down accolades and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? People out there going to get that. I guess people feel like they gotta, you know. To me, I don't know. I gotta show you this. I gotta show. I'm making it to this. I'm making it this. And how you doing it in your way? You're not getting awards. You're not getting this. You're not getting that. So, in that point, you ain't certified or solidified and best at anything. It's like that's I apologize. Most I put it on me, man. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you something out here, man. It get real out here. You gotta love yourself for real. They ain't made an award for me yet. If folks don't know what you is, who you is, what you about, they kind of getting, they like, ooh, how can they make an award for you? Ain't nothing like you like that. Just automatic. Just anytime you choose to come out with it, you know what I'm talking about? It just attention getter. No brakes. No brakes. Definitely not a lot of gas. So we was getting at the zodiac. All right, important. Continue to prescribe. You know, folks don't want videos and stuff like this because, like we say, well, I ain't gonna say they don't want. I need to stop putting that like that out because I speak that. But folks are nervous. You know, yeah, you nervous with woke. Yeah, I get that. But that's where leadership come in, right? Lead by example. I'll include this video with what the beautiful Empress said. Right? You got, you know, young folks really appreciating, curious about you and things like that. And I say once again, new parents and you older folks that don't see me as what was prescribed, you know, all this other bull, all right? We'll just leave it at that. I appreciate you. That definitely was my aim. How do you get another generation? How you get the generation behind you and the generation behind that to positive influence, to positive awareness, to sparking, to just get the thought processing that thing them up here. You know, their minds, which are not little, which is so filled, and at the potential that it's at, higher to grasp and higher to consume and absorb than ours in our older ways and, you know, old all new trick thing, right? And that usually hits us around 30. About 30, you in. This is what I want to be, who I want to be. About 35, you walking and you like, I told you. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. So, it's an honor under the Most High to approach it in such a way. Thus, I understand why so many work diligently, feeling that they got to clean something up and things like that. And I don't buy into that because this is exactly what these young people need to see. People being real and not people pretending to be something they're not. How dare I, you know, I'm not a Bible thumping. I'm not saying this as shots or in any type of harmful way, but I don't carry a Bible around and I ain't, you know, I don't remember scriptures and verses and I just don't. In so many ways with me, so many people consume so much and they can talk and you know, remember and bring it out. And that's great. That is so great. But when it don't line up and there's a dysfunction or disconnect in the walk of it, you know. When the time, that's because that's what's been tested and thrown at me is, okay, you this, but we're gonna put some scenarios in front of you that the average person would beat a mug down or or whatever. You know, now let's see activate. And like I say, I ain't never told nobody I was a Christian, I was a Muslim, I was a anything, all right, other than spirituality. And that ain't a something. It's just what exists in you. You ain't spirituality. You ain't spiritual. You are a spirit inside. I don't. So your flesh is a ship. But greatest ship ever made, and you should honor it as much as you can. All right. Point being, I was told, don't write on your temple. Don't disgrace your temple. Don't devalue your temple. Meaning tattoos, this, that. Teach his own on it. I don't judge on that or not. I have a tattoo of my father when he passed away. Here in a little while, I'll be getting another one on the other arm from my mother, signifying the respect for them both making me. And then that'll solidify the trinity that we built. Understand those who put them on them and stuff like that, because it's pain, energy. But then it's also joy, exploration of where I've been, done, journey. So I just roll a little different because understanding who created the temple. To be in the temple is a privilege. How do you know that? How do you know that? What makes that relevant? To the point of how long you can stay in the temple is time on us. So most eyes like, we ain't doing them Abraham Mosaic days back then. You live 800,000 now. Y'all done created more people, more entities, more spirits. I need you to listen to me. I ain't got time. All these dang spirits up here roll winning, and I already kicked y'all out. Go down there. Go play. Not literally, symbolic. Remember, your zodiac started where? In the spirit. Came before your flesh. Now, I got a question to myself. Oh, Lord. Self, golly. Pandora's box. You be opening these cans. Watch this. So, if that was there first and stuff, and now we on ground, and we're in the physical, now I got to understand what was created in the spirit, and it was first, and all these zodiac and zoology and da-da. And now you got this ram up here, right? And I don't, what the ram is, what, Libra or something? I don't know. I every day got to go back to this zodiac thing and find out who the heck we is and grades and they change and this, because I ain't never. All right, so then like the animal, is that animal traits? Q, I'm saying something. Are we going up? It can't be. So are we saying animals do got behavior? They do have behavior. Excuse me, let me get rid of this distractions. Animals got behavior. Animals got behavior. More than each kill. Yeah. Animals cuddle. Animals nurture. Animals protect. Animals know where to home. Animals know how to build homes. Animals know danger. Danger stranger. Animals got the best alert system amongst all species. So what I walk myself into, we hire volume than species. But when we lock in here, off of them, there's our free will to be determined. There it lies, if it'll be determined. So when your spirit gets in here, that's a little bit of Erica and what she talk about, light code lockdown. That's why we learn about the desire, the 72, the more desires that we don't know and stuff like that. Because when you get in this, it's expected to be an animalistic volume until you get it under control. We talked about this. All I did was slow walk us into why the animalistic behavior of, rather than talk to you, I shoot you and kill you. And the consequences come later. I'm basing this off the things that are happening to us today. Like, how can a man shoot his wife, take his wife out? You see what I'm talking about? That animalistic nature came up, reared its head more than the volume of his true spirit that lies with any of us. Think about that. Think about it. That's the trap. When you explain it like this to us, even myself, that's the showcase action of information power. Information is power. Information is power. So if you're informed on this, and in the most layman terms understand, wow, it's only gonna work for if it makes sense. If it don't make sense, go over your head. And I'm talking about even this much, for that you can, when you stop watching this video, go research, put it together for yourself. Then you have work to do. That's all. That's all. You're young, not enough experience, right? Experience bring you to this. Listening to all my greats, you know what I'm saying? I want to thank Brother Valentine and Professor Smalls. Showing up at the end and stuff, because yeah, you open up a lot. You know how to unlock stuff. My father, like, down there in Philly, yeah, look just like the man, the bays. They know what I'm talking about. So yeah. Now don't go get ooh, because I see my beloved say, like, you made it, congratulations, this, that. It's not about that. It really ain't. I'm greater at and I hope people can accept this and understand where I'm coming from. When you've been me for so it's crazy to say. God. Man, you gotta watch me, man, because I absorb so much, and I absorb these babies, man. I love them so much. I was watching Kitchen Chef, my cat with the blonde hair. He's cool dude, I like it. But he had them young ones on, and there's cooking, man. He had the juniors on. He called them juniors. That was the coolest thing. I was like, man, now that would scare me. That would scare me, being in front of them little smart ones, between 8 and 12, 8 and 12. They're too smart today. They're too smart today. They're smart today. She said, I've been living my whole life to get here. You only 8. They talk mature though. Oh man. But I can pat myself on the back, right? Because I never, Though, I've been awarded and this and that, high standard, but not to say it never meant anything, but the real is when you didn't do it for awards. You see what I'm getting at? I went in that military, just like the military in my life. I'm trying to stay alive. So what you talking about? I'm learning all this and that, because when you send me across that water, how dare I not know how to give you a deflection or a quadrant or woo? Because what's going to come out that tube? Nothing. Or what could come out that tube? What could go bad? Blew the tube up, the gun up, round going the other range on it. So yeah, I'm paying attention, learning. It's going to save my life. And then in that being great at it, because you want to stay alive. You done heard all the story, World War One, Two. I got my folks, beloved. I tell our folks, World War II vet that they tried to hide. Hey, Chisholms and Moores and everybody else. But they'll call one day, catch up, and say, "Hey, that's him. I am. I am he. I'm Sean. Shellman. I extend to some Williams, Shellmans, mixed with some corks in them, little bit of everything. It'll get found. If not, let the bodies hit the flow. Let the bodies hit the flow. Now, I thought we changing directions yesterday. The attraction's been put out, the da-da-da. People want to come around, so they won't get close. It's too late. Closer you get, the more you get stung. I'm just being real with you. Nobody in this town wanted nothing I had to offer. Nothing. Adult-wise. Wanted to shut it down. Wanted to taint it, destroy it. Still want to shut it up. My phone gets shut off, things like that. I definitely know how California feels. T on that. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? And V, you know what I'm saying? Vert. Over the horizon. Can you hear me now? So, because we keep getting that and da-da-da, oh, true and all that stuff, but the different cue? We're here for. Knowing that my stolen mail, misdirection, miscommunication, manipulation, gangs want the life for themselves. It's disheartening when you see somebody's skin just, I see you, bro. I see you, J-Dub. You can do all that for the show and all that for the videos and stuff. Cuz, bro, whatever you is. Not a damn thing to me, but the deterioration is real out here, man. And that's going to keep happening because people, keep feeling that, what they're doing is right. So I have to continue to feel and know. I know, though. I know. Mine is written. It was written before. And I'm following it. So I know mine is written, what I'm supposed to do. And in so many ways, all those know that's what they're supposed to do. I keep telling them, look, you won't know who you are in there until you find out who you are. And what I understood, what I keep understanding is, grasp this. The misconception is, for myself and all, they've kind of been put under this, that all have a chance, or that all will be same page, good for each other, united, careful, consciousness, move more on consciousness, no violence, no pedo, no all that kind of stuff. That's not a reality. That's not a reality for none of us. That's not a reality for none of us. I had to understand this, even in Most High's understanding. You had a utopia at one point in time. I need you to think about this. At one point in time, Atlantis, Lemuria, all these places were great. Think about that. Think about this. It's great. Beautiful. We talking about glass. We talking about crystals and da da. You wonder why the crystals under the ground and all that kind of stuff? Because remember I told you of we build over, we build over. So it's the same thing. So now, based off this, we all have to ask ourselves, what happened? And it's being absurd out, and we're looking into it, and we have the opinions, and a lot of them add up when you look, if you look and you pay attention. What happened when we were so magical and so great? And it wasn't a lot of people. Watch this. And it wasn't, civilization wasn't, this landmass wasn't even halfway taken up by billions of people. What was it when powerful energy was here and it wasn't the type of wars we're talking about? It wasn't pollution and this and that and that. What was it? What was it? What was it? In some way being part of that structure or being made by that structure. Understand what I'm saying? I'm a half and half, so I understand my awareness of the Caesar movie, right? And the depiction of how Caesar walks upright in the long torso. Some of us have that. I have that. It's not telling us we were from animal states and nothing like that. The ape, the gorilla, monkey, stuff like that. No. But in so many ways, paralleling that, you know what I'm saying? I only bring that because that's the after. Like, in that process of me remembering probably being made by great energies above myself and knowing that lasting. So I say this, these places were magical, da da da, but then they were against God's will because in that magic in them few in that population, whatever it was, knew the energy, knew da da da, what to do, da da. And they knew God's secrets, don't they? Why wouldn't we know that? Not secrets like, well, open some of the secrets. Just like we bit the apple when we, see what I'm talking about? So they knew more. They knew how to genetically engineer and do so much and stuff like that. And in that, it got bad. They went overboard. That's just what it is. So I'm bringing this to the play because it doesn't matter the power structure that we have, the power that's here, that exists, the power what it does. It's because we've always we've always been against Most High in so many ways. Think about that. All of us knowing exactly. We know. There ain't no qualm. Do you know a creator exists? Yeah, we know, we know, we know. But when, all right, that's why many brothers say keep God in your life, keep prayer in your life, keep meditation in your life and stuff like that. So you continually stay aware that, yeah, you got it. This is your ownership. You do that. But you do that in the representation of what? Of who? Because if there's no higher representation of yourself, there's no higher standards. I'm saying something. Because your standards, you're low. I'm saying something. God dang. Your standards, you don't have no problem of lowering. All of us. At any point in time. At any point in time, you can catch on the mass us cheating, us lying, us stealing. Whether it be little, big, small, medium, doesn't matter. See how it go? So if we do that to ourselves, within ourselves, then we definitely shrink Most High. Because we shrink ourselves in front of each other in so many ways. At times. One said, yeah, if somebody had the opportunity, yeah, they'll cheat you. Have the opportunity, yeah, manipulate you. Yeah. It's expected. We should expect that from each other in some ways or form. That's a sad thing, but the reason why we don't expect it now or look at it like that or try to flip it in so many ways, because we've learned how to manipulate each other. Think about that. I'm trying to tell you something. So very well. I can make you think I love you or make you think this, but I don't have to throw my heart in it. So therefore, it's a game. So now I'm misleading you, not myself, until my heart gets in it. Uh-oh. Because once my heart get in it, oh man, now the game that flipped on me. Ooh, whoa. But ultimately, no, the game ain't flipped you because that was the whole purpose, to grasp your heart. But many of us looking at the heart grab as, okay, now companionship. Now getting the sheets, getting the bed. No, I was so beautifully that, went and got my wrap from the beauty salon. And I engaged one of the beloved, one of the queens. Had to get some stuff, and she was giving me some stuff for my hair. And that opened the ancient gates to do what it's doing. It opened up ancient gates, opened up ancient doors. Pay attention. And as I was speaking to her, in depth, conversation kept going. Why? She possessed the look. She's light skinned. Has Hispanic in it. She has some Irish in it. She has some Jamaican. She's African descent. So, and she's over there looking like the Cleopatra portrait, right? The Cleopatra sculpture, the one that she's looking more vanilla than she's looking Nubian, right? In between vanilla and Nubian, and she looking the part. I was like, oh my God, look what God just did. Now pay attention to this. Watch this. I'm in awe because the features, like, golly, and no makeup, just a little lipstick and stuff, and identifying features, them eyes. It's them eyes too. Our eyes. The little slant eyes. Cleopatra. And I'm saying, after the botanical oil and all that kind of stuff, but it leaves. And let me get this, what the reason was. I was talking about my thin hair and stuff like that, and if I need to add some more to it, no, you just add that too. I got other descent in me too, and da-da-da. And that spun off. So it was spirit working. That's what I'm getting to too. What I downright to her, get down to it. What I was explaining to her why it was a beautiful situation is that this is we are coming like Q talked, so many of y'all talk. We coming out the age of Typhonian. I call it Typhonian. Y'all call it something Typhonian, because it is Typhonian. It's actually written Typhonian into Aquarius, right? And so in that Typhonian, it's like fake it till you make it was cool, and then fake it till you make it was the thing, and then fake it even if you don't make it. That's what's up. Huh? Stop whispering in my ear. Yeah. Oh, that talk. I love you. At least I think it would. Nope. Can be around. So now you go into the Aquarius and it's like, expose everything. You're gonna true layers gonna come out. Now, you hear me talking about 8 and 9s, because 9 realm, there are layers, right? Yeah, most definitely. There are layers of your journey, right? And so what I mean by that, it's like shadows. Okay, 1 minute Sean could be nice. That's a layer. 1 minute Sean can be, what? That's a layer. 1 minute Sean can be ballin'. That's a layer. 1 minute Sean can be stop interrupting my meditation layer. 1 minute Sean can be nam yo ringego, nam yo ringego, nam yo ringego. Layers. 1 minute Sean could be, now son, look, Daddy did this. I ain't gonna lie, I got skimmed up, bro. Yeah. What? Yeah, man, sure. Da-da, went over there and da-da, and they did it. Now, you different. Maybe you know. No, no. No, you can't. No, I mean, ain't nothing there. Ain't nothing there, Sister Cat, little bro, baby. Hey, you can touch on it, but hey, you ain't gonna get no milk out of it. But I can still. We are still talking about layers, like, right? Cause this just ain't natural for men. Huh? You think it's supposed to be? Well, if they close to their mama, they close to their mom's sisters, so like, then this is natural. You know what I'm saying? Can you watch the baby? Layers. Can you watch the baby for me? Hey! Yeah! Hey! Hey! You better know I did that work. Why? Like that. 2 layers. One was the toilet and one was iron. Stop playing with me, Sean. Stop playing, Riley. I never was playing. I'm just good at this. Layers. So you got layers. You never watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Some of y'all like, he full of man. He just be making up. Scorpios out there, he just be making up. He just. What you doing? What's that sound? Centipede. Centipede. It didn't go that fast. It didn't go that fast. Excuse me. Wait a minute. Hello? Yeah. This is Sean. How you doing? Yeah. No, everything's going good today. Well, as best as I can. Layers. Now, if you up on it, your spirit right. Don't question your spirit. Here's what it is. Spirit gonna be more natural to you than anything else. Real talk. Realist talk. Gonna be more natural to you. Your own self gonna be, whoa. It's strange we talking about ourselves, but in threes. Spirit, flesh, with the answers. I hear you. Somebody said, that sound like mini mask and you putting on for many scenarios and things like that. No. Not really. Not really. In life, in everything we do, we perform. Everything, we're performing. Everything. Everything you do in movement and understanding and going, you performing. Even when nobody does. It's pieces, y'all. And in the pieces, most I want to see. Can you fools down there, April? Can you fools, April? Can you fools down there get these pieces individually and collectively, well, saying something together. And over the time, in the billions of years, thousands, whatever you want to say, this place done lasted, there's been upserts, and times where that, yeah, the feeling of getting it right has been done, and it's been written down in scripture because folks wanted folks that knew that it would get lost over time. I can know that Nietzsche Shonin, Daishonin, and Dashiki Akieto, those who left the prescription of Buddhism, articulated, don't praise, give homage. The revolution is within. Knew these times were going to come where that. At that time, they had thousands and thousands and thousands of people following. So then why was there wars, Ottoman thing? Because the same like today, people fought against them because you were making people peaceful. You were making people, not making, but people were being influenced to, like today. Thus, watch this. You know it happened in so many spurts. Why that? Because you see the building around us. The building around us tells it itself. You can't build the Golden Gate Bridge and there was wars over there. It just ain't gonna happen. You can't build the Brooklyn Bridge and there was wars and stuff going on. That don't work like that. You can't build the Empire State Building. You can't build Sears, the Sears Tower thing. You see what I'm getting at? You can't build Disneyland and say, hey, yeah, we built Disneyland while the Gettysburg War was going on. You just ain't gonna hear this crap. Everybody understand? You're just not. And no, wait. Everybody like, well, you pointing at war. No. Because war can mean more. Yeah, we more at war here and out. Don't say that. Don't say that. Oh, my bad. Tori say we good. All right, Tori. New York style. The one I filed. Yeah, I filed his fashion, his hair fashion. I dig that. Maybe tomorrow I'll let that stuff fly. So you just can't build significant, beautiful, lasting, gonna help some. You can't do no war. So why I bring that up? Cause you look at America. Huh? We getting there? It's happening. All right. It ain't as bad as what I think it is. All right. All right. It's gonna get better. All right. We woke, Sean. We woke in. We woke in the acting. We woke in the music. We woke in our social media. The cars are waking up and talking. Oh my God. The cars are waking up and talking to us. Get your butt back in your lane. Don't run that car. That's why I had to turn the thing off, because the car was doing too much, trying to drive for me. Like, fool, I know how to back up. Anyway, I hope we don't go back to sleep though, cause y'all, we need to support each other out in these daycare, stuff like that. You know, I hear things about people wanting to cut programs and things like that. I just think that's rumor control. Little birdie out there saying, supposed to say, birdie supposed to say, what? Cole was too loud with it. Go! Ain't nobody want no vultures. Vulture if you don't get your. They're calling vultures and stuff. I ain't call that man no vulture. I'm like, Cole, he just birds are gentle. This is what you don't know about them. I know this for a fact. How you know? Y'all got that dog that got that tail? Like, stop hitting me with your tail. On your leg and stuff. Like, your tail is heavy. I get a whipping all day from Duke. I tell you. I'll be like, what you trying to tell me, bro? Love taps. I love you. So, can you imagine? I want to close your eyes again. You know how we do. Come on. Because you can only, we feel team. Feel team one. Link the way up. Feel team one. Watch this. Watch this. Come on. Come on in. Close your eyes. Watch this. Imagine the eagle, right? And open your eyes real quick. It's sitting like this. Like this. This the wing. This the eagle. Now, watch this. It is gonna imitate, you gonna imitate the eagle flying. That's what I want you to do. It's flying. Y'all already got it. Some of y'all already got it. Like, ooh, I know that would hurt. Ooh, he ain't lying. I know that hurt. Imagine you sitting there and that eagle like wanna pretend like it's flying, but it wanna pat you. It wanna smack you. Smack him like it's hot. Smack me. I wonder if birds be thinking like that when they look down like, boy, if I come down there and smack this especially them eagles, I wonder like, yeah, they was carrying people way back in the day when they was big. They eating folks. I'm just fantasizing in my head back in the pure, what they call it? Pure historic, what they call it? Dinosaur days. Yeah, some words I just can't say. That dang Bell palsy. But yeah, imagine that thing, them birds, any kind of bird, big one, just smacking the hell out of us. Shut up. Black, 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 black. But it's flying. Black, black, black. Because to stay up there and they got to stay up there. You don't know. Stop playing like you don't, how you know? And I'm like, you don't know either. You can't fly. I can, ooh. I'm actually fly. Being fly and flying is two different things, Sean. Don't get folks out here confused and mixed up. And when I say I'm fly, that means my whoa! I be real with them. I don't lie to them. I ain't trying to look good, smell good, and prove to them. I'm too real with them. Fly. My still. Keep me grounded. Bust my own bubble. Balloon on. That's why them beloveds love me out here. That's why them young folks love me out here though. Let me tell you something. The young folks, some of you young folks was already born in the precept of the Typhonian going stepping in it. So they are already built for coming out the Typhonian, being themselves, being real. So when they seeing it, they just learning how ooh. And all I need you to do, everything I love. You listening? You listening to Brother Sean, Uncle Sean, Big Daddy Sean, Granddaddy Sean, your spiritual Sean, whatever Sean kind of you need this to be to you, you name it. I bees the pappies. I'll be here for you like that, you know what I'm saying? Just don't use and abuse me. You know what I'm talking about? We keep a culture. But that's the whole point. That's what I was speaking. Now we get back to, because y'all want to know about what happened in that beauty stuff. Did you get a number? Watch this. So I leave it like this. God, come on, hurry. So what I was explaining to the beautiful one that said, say, this is the point. We're going in these ages right here. And came once upon a time, watch this, and I said that a man would come in, beautiful woman like you see that, would already have a stereotypical point in his mind. Oh, look at she, man, she all that now. I ain't gonna try to talk to her, and go on about their business. And we missed our communication point. Not for a relationship or anything, but to know that we here for each other in that way. That's what I was explaining to her. Them days are here now. Not in the where a man can come up, meet a woman, have woo-woo. Yeah, we're gonna have our optics, our flesh is gonna do what it do. But the spirit of brain banging come first. To let the sister know Beautiful day. Thank you for helping me out in this shop. I honor you beyond your physical. This is what I try to show. It doesn't matter what you see, what you know, what you understand on how someone loves themselves. The fantasy world is the fantasy world, but my real world, my understanding world, my world that I process, man, just as much as in the fantasy world, I hold them up because what do they do for it? Bring pleasure, bring sight, bring honor, bring a stability to my who I am, where that I don't have the feel or need to go out there and hurt anyone, run up on knowing that many of them, would give you that opportunity and all that stuff without all that. But I'm here for the sight of understanding that, yeah, we've been looking at you guys like that and being with you like that and that sort, but understand the flip side, the alter ego, because we brought that up, right? That alter ego that we love to show you, because it's just as bad as we can show you the PIMP, right? The player, the this, the that, the alter ego side of a lot of us, all of us, if not, is there. It sits there dormant, and we're waking it. We got to it. It took a minute, but we got to it. So that's what I was able to leave with the beautiful young lady, and not be sizzling under my roof like, ooh, I wish I could get with her, and ooh, shit. But don't let Sean fool you or anybody else. Beauty is me. So to recognize it and be able to say, so beautiful, but not be charged in the point where that, so beautiful, let me stalk her, let me harass, we building a village out here, you know what I'm talking about? And that's what she understood and shook her head to. Respect. Because she said the same thing, you're right. If we ain't trying to get with each other, we just bypass each other. If we ain't trying to look at each other we just bypass each other. Don't even say hi. So many bypass me and, wonder why I just look, because it's like, that's what you want. That's what you come for, the attraction of the flesh and the talk. Mine is, that's a minute, a second, a 5, a 10. For some of us, a good 15, 20, 30. For the great ones, an hour, you know what I'm talking about? Sweat it up. But it's only a moment. What does it fix? Especially what does it fix if we're not on the same page? Especially what does it fix if we're chaotic? The world kind of still says, go to yourself, go in your shell. Work on this and work on that. And that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. That's what we keep doing. That's what we keep doing. Be no do. All right? Be no do. So much love out there, man. Just had to get that off the chest. Little vent, little better. Owed that. I owed that. I owed that. Owed that to myself. And I owed a better day in so many ways to Most High. That's how we do it, you know what I'm saying? You have your ups and downs. You're gonna go through things and stuff like that, but being able to get up and look yourself in the face and say, you know what? What don't break me, what don't kill me and all that stuff, definitely gonna make me stronger. Keep saying it. And we'll keep going. I appreciate it though, so many that hold it up, keep doing what they're doing. You can tell in your own lives that it's registered and being better and stuff like that. So that's the cream of the crop. That's the reward for me when people out here doing better in themselves, and the truthfulness of the imitation and mocking and stuff like that. It get lighter on somebody because it's more comical, more humorous, and going in the right way with it. I love it. I ain't gonna lie to you. When we vulnerable and scarred and beat down, it don't feel so good. It don't feel so good. It take a real good one to bring you back to laugh and stuff like that. So salute the cat, salute the Chappelle, salute to all y'all out there, man. That, do what y'all do. You know what I'm saying? Even you haters. And I say that because I know y'all hate y'all ain't like me. I say that about because you ain't haters. You don't like yourself. You ain't haters, but y'all just like me. Let me tell a lot of y'all something, man. Let me hip y'all something, man. Let me tell you something. It's gonna burn them, but you already burnt, and it's like flip them over. Hurry up, flip them over, man. Cause don't cook them all the way through, bro. All right, let's be real, real. Recognize real. Hate is a figment of your imagination. Hold on. Let me get a sip. Let me wet my whistle. This should be another video, but you know me. I have to clown and show that I can be like T. And yes, I'm talking about, hey Riley, to, whoa, New Jack. Is that a New Jack? Well, I am of that era. Hate. You spit that one out. That was a big glob. Many of y'all, one made fun of it. I just bring it like, because I know it could be irritating with some of y'all. Remember hate. Hate isn't hate. All right. Remember that. Compartment line. This door open. We can go to it now because I forgot what I was saying. I forgot what the message was. You forgot the ad? The note? The side note? Hate ain't hate. You notice that, Quan? Hate ain't hate, Q. Hate is a level of love. Hate to love, love to hate. Hate to love, love to hate. It's a love. The yin and yang, imagine your yin and yang. And hate is the lower part of the yang, yin and yang. So we're saying something, right? Because we're kind of like talking about ourselves, if not talking about ourselves. The yin, the yang, or the yang, the yin. You choose. I don't. I'm probably sure it's a distinction, but I don't roll like that. I just yin yang, boo, balance. You see what I'm talking about? I let the scholars like. Are you saying you're not a scholar? Philosopher, activist, walk fine art of life, museum. All right, so it's a level because it's a line. Think about that. Now I know it don't look like a line because the line look kind of like that. It's curved, but it's a line. It got an eye. It got an eye on one side and an eye on the other side. Two eyes. So it's you. It got an eye on one side and an eye on the other. So it's you. Horizontal. Hate. Love. Hate. Love. When you're in your higher state, love easy. When you're in lower state, it's easy to hate. You know you just stepped on my Air Force, bro. I don't give a dang they 100 years old. I took them out the box today to wear them. Hey, I love you, but you was demonstrous to my shoes. Why do I love you? How do you find love in that? You stepped on my shoes. The attention I give you because of y'all better come on with this now. If you, pen and pad, this is serious. The attention I give you because you stepped on a pair of shoes. The shoes don't breathe. The shoes don't work. The shoes don't do nothing but cover my feet. So the attention I give you, human being, breathe, walk, more profitable than these shoes. Shoes what? $100? How much you cost? Priceless. Hate. Love. Hate. I'm giving you this attention, brother, man. You stepped on my shoes. You hear me? I want to hate you. You stepped on my shoes. Man, why you giving me so much attention about some shoes, bro? Pay attention. Sis, why are you giving me? We don't even know we ain't never changed no names, numbers. This is my first time ever seeing you. Why are you giving me right now on this subway, in this club, in this supermarket, all this attention over your Air Force Ones that are over a year old? And is that a scuff mark a little bit? Hey, bro, is that a... Oh, it was a scuff mark. It's gone now, bro. But you was giving me all this attention about these under $100 shoes. How much Air Force One? I could think of some Shacks at. You kids them Shacks still at the Walmart for $29.99, $19.99. Maybe Marlberries. No, they wouldn't fight over them. Yeah, they would. I would. Shoe. I'll fight over you. No, I wouldn't fight. I guarantee you before I fight you. That's the counter of the hate love. Now, see, some of y'all like, Sean, how you get love out of there? Because what? Sister, bro, they just not, because they demonstrating anger, blah, 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 and what you think is hate. Hey, bro. Hey, you didn't see my white shoes, man? Pay attention. Bro, hey, are you done with OPP? Other people property? Listen, bro, sis, you didn't see my white shoes? Hey! I put these white shoes, air on the force form. I put them on for you to see. Clap your hands. Clap your hands. No. Don't get upset because we got there like that. Clap your hands. Like, dang, you ain't lying. I put my clothes on, my nice shoes, my clothes, my white Air Force One, and come out the house, look good. Look good for me, just me or others to see. And the last thing I want when you see me is that it's okay to disrespect me. So I lash out. I use the shoes, but the reality, because if I'm, hey man, all in like that, then I'm mad because you ain't showing me no love. Bro, don't you see me looking good? Come on, man, you gonna treat me like that, man? You just gonna step on my shoes, cuz? Now, but, because if I would've came like that, if he would've came, she would've came like that, then you probably get, oh, my bad, bro. I was just moving a little fast. My bad, bro, man, I'm sorry. But because, hey, man! See what I'm talking about? That's when we give it a definition of hate and not, I love you, bro. I got love for, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm out here. If I didn't love you, then it would show, because I wouldn't be loving, again. I wouldn't be out here in front of you with my nice polo Ralph on it. Calvin may be climbing. Hilfiger may be doing some Tommy on it. I don't know. What you do? See what I'm getting at? Because surely we ain't going to the club just look good for ourselves. Are we? Now, those of us that are self-promoters of self, could be that. I'm going to club. I know I would. Want to dance? No, I don't want to dance with you yet. All right. Had to change the game. Come in and just buy a drink. Yeah. Oh, let me get that for you right there, boo. They think your old boo-boo up in there. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. And then until they find you up in the mirror dancing just as much as them looking at yourself, you're like, and she's like, what's the problem? You think no, you didn't. Y'all don't like dancing here. Y'all wall hangers. Baka. Y'all worried about the sweat running down your back. Wow, you worried about your outfit and stuff. You bought it for the club. My bad. Gene said, well, not Gene. Who is that? Who is that, beloved? Who is that? Get him. Richard Simmons. My mama loves some Richard. Ain't up in here. You ain't got no Richard Simmons outfit. Them, them barbershop shorts and tank top. Richard go hard. Yes, I was doing Richard and Tybo. Mama had me on the regimen. All right, so I got to get up, and I'm gonna get up. Just wanted to have fun, move out spirit. Wanted to have some fun. I appreciate that. The reason why I went that long and far is because I had some laughs this past couple of days. I'm talking about I laughed at something so hard I was crying. I couldn't believe it. God is so good. So, you know, most High do that for me, and I'm by myself. I gotta do that for somebody. I know. Don't worry about it. If it ain't you, don't worry about it. You'll get there. Love you. Be there. Peace. Love. Hair grease. Y'all know who y'all was with. 2 on that pic. Hey, yeah, I copped these at the little beauty shop. Got out the tutus. I only seen one man wearing it, but a lot of beautiful tutus. So you already know when they doing something in this in the catch it now, in the unisex view, then I like to participate. Kind of honors them to show, I ain't all the way over there with y'all, and 2 things ain't working over here all the way with y'all, but like you see, infinite wisdom catching on. I think I got that lost leg. That's homework. When you ascend, when you think you'll sin, when others tell you you'll sin, what is it that you gaining back? Clue, lost leg. Lost leg or what? Salute, salute, salute. I love you, wise. Blues Clues. You know what I'm talking about?